Hi, thank you for downloading the Launch Mini Budget Planner. This budget has been designed for recent college graduates who are non-homeowners. It is a simple spreadsheet that is able to help you see the next 6 or 12 months of your budget. It is based on monthly financial figures. You might get paid weekly or by some other pay period that is not monthly, but most bills such as rent, heat, loans, or anything else are invoiced and paid on a monthly basis. When you open the Excel file, the first thing you'll see is this page, which is the Estimates tab. The first thing you'll notice is that some of the cells are this light orange color and some are dark orange or white. The cells that are intended for you to enter in your information are the light orange cells. The white and dark orange cells contain useful references and formulas that are able to make this spreadsheet super easy for you to use. One of the first things you want to do is go up to the start month and select when you want this budget to actually start. Let's say, hypothetically, that you graduate in May and your new job starts in June. You'll go to this drop-down list and select June as your starting month, and then this budget is now set up to reflect June until May of the following year. The next thing you'll want to enter in is your annual expected gross income. You might not know what a gross income is, and that is completely okay. It's actually quite simple. It's just the raw number that your employers will give you as a result of your work. So let's say for this example that you make $50,000 a year. The next thing you'll want to do is add in your after-tax monthly income. You also might hear this referred to as your net income. Your net income reflects the amount that you make after taxes are taken out. You might not know this offhand, which is totally fine, which is why we have included this suggested after-tax monthly income. This is about 70% of your monthly income, and if you don't know what your after-tax monthly income is, it's a really good reference point to start with. So let's just add in that number. And the rest of these budgets are there to help you plan out your monthly expenses. So let's say that you want to spend $80 a month on health insurance, $100 a month towards your 401k and retirement fund, and that you plan on spending $330 a month towards your contribution towards your church or any sort of charity. Let's say your rent expense is $800 a month, that you plan on spending $250 a month on food. You anticipate your internet bill being $30, your gas and electric bill being $30, your water bill being $45, and your phone bill being $100 a month. Moving over to your car section, not everyone has an auto loan, but let's say for this example that you do, and that you're intending to spend $250 a month on your auto loan. Your insurance will run you $100 a month, and let's say you're anticipating spending $80 a month on gas for your car. Let's say you're planning on spending $20 a month on parking and tolls, and $50 a month on auto repair. We really recommend that you put money in this auto repair section because while you might not have any sort of issues with your car this month or next month or even in the next 6 months, you never really know when you're going to need money to be in that part of your budget because oftentimes those big expensive car repairs happen really unexpectedly. So moving over to this leisure section, let's say that you're planning on traveling abroad next year with some friends. That's something you're going to want to plan for now because those tickets and trips are usually very expensive. So let's say you're putting $100 a month towards travel and $50 a month towards seminars. That would be any sort of conference or retreat or anything like that for your ministry. And let's say you're planning $50 a month for fun. And let's say you want to spend $20 a month on gifts for your friends. So moving over to this other section, you'll see that these labels are in orange versus these other labels that are in white. The reason why we've put it in orange is because we want you to be able to update these labels and have it be reflected throughout the whole document. So let's say that you want to put aside money in your savings account. You can put your savings category in this other tab and the rest of the document will be labeled as savings. And let's say you want to put $100 a month towards that. And let's say your student loans are going to cost you $300 a month. So you'll see that this green box is next to this total monthly spending number. This number represents everything that is on this page, and it's green because it is less than your after-tax monthly income. But let's say that you're considering moving apartments and your new apartment would cost you $1,000 a month. This is now turned red to reflect the fact that you are now trying to spend more money than what you make. Obviously, this is not what you want to do, and so let's say you decide that that's not going to work for you and that you don't want to move anymore, and you go back to your old apartment, and the number turns green again. Moving on to these monthly tabs, they're all set up the exact same way. So let's say that you make exactly what you thought you would in both gross income as well as net income. Let's say you spend $80 on health insurance like you thought, as well as put $100 towards your 401k in retirement. The next thing you'll notice is that this surplus and deficit column is dynamic. It changes based off of your actual spending versus your budgeted spending. So let's say your rent is $800 a month, but you overspent on food and you actually spent $275. It turns red to reflect that you have overspent by $25 in this category. Let's say you spent $30 on internet, but your gas and electric bill was only $15. And let's say your water bill was only $30. And your phone bill was exactly what you thought. This final number is green to show that you have a surplus of $5 in the living category. Let's say your auto loan is exactly what you thought, and your auto insurance is exactly what you thought, but you were able to save a bit on gas this month, and so you only spent $55. Let's say you didn't spend any of your parking and tolls money, and you didn't need any of the auto repair money that you have set aside. Let's say you put $300 towards your student loan and $100 towards your travel, and you didn't need your seminar money, but on the fun category, you spent $65 instead of your intended $50, and you didn't spend any gift money. Let's say you put $100 towards your saving account like you thought. After we've done all this, we've seen that you've overspent this month by $25. And for this example, let's just say that the numbers were wrong, you accidentally mistaked and double counted one of your other expenses. So let's say you are back on budget and you spent less money on fun than you thought, and that you now actually have a surplus of $35. Now, all of these monthly tabs work exactly the same, and they all enter your information in the exact same way. The last tab on this sheet is the visualization tab. This is intended to give you a visual representation of what you are spending and where your money is going. The first chart you'll see here is your monthly spending. The orange bars represent your budgeted spending and your yellow bars represent the actual spending. Because we only put in information for 1 month, there's only one yellow bar, but this will change as you enter in your information. The next chart you'll see is this savings chart. At Launch Money, we really recommend that you start your savings account early, and so in this month, since you underspent by $35, you have $35 in your savings account. This will go higher as you continually come under budget, but it also will decrease if you have to dip into your savings because you overspent on any given month. So it is a really good representation of what's going on in your savings account. The last chart you'll see is a spending proportions chart. This is there to show what percent of your money is going where. Now, this big orange slice is the living, and you can usually expect that to be the biggest amount of money that you'll spend on any given month due to rent usually being the most expensive thing that you'll pay. The other categories are also represented in here, and this will again change as your spending changes. Thank you for watching this video and for downloading our spreadsheet. We hope that this serves as a useful resource for you as you start learning how to financially plan for your life. Please feel free to contact us via Facebook, Instagram, or our website, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.